It's Cooking with K. If you know me well, I call myself Daddy Pollo. It's like a Katola, aka Daddy Pollo, aka yeah. I have been cooking chicken since I was 8 years old, and I believe that I am equipped to teach you guys how to make the perfect roast chicken. And if you don't know, now you know. Let's get to it.
In a glass bowl, we'll be adding in a quarter cup of soy sauce. I usually recommend the Kuku brand. Then I'll follow up with a quarter cup of rice wine vinegar or white wine vinegar, whichever you have to your disposal. 1 tablespoon of brown sugar, just has a more rich flavor than white sugar. 1 tablespoon of smoked paprika. If you can't find smoked paprika, it's okay, but smoked paprika is the best. 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. Don't worry for the ones who don't like it spicy. This is just for flavor and really won't be that hot. We'll follow up with 1 tablespoon of freshly cracked black pepper, but don't worry, don't be too serious about it. You can only use any black pepper that you have to your disposal. No worries at all. No one's judging. We will be now adding in zest of 1 lemon, that is equivalent to 1 tablespoon of lemon zest. If you do not have a zester, no worries, you can always use 1 tablespoon of fresh lemon juice. Make sure it's fresh. For that, I will definitely judge you.
At this point, we want to infuse all the flavors, so we'll be throwing this in the microwave for 10 seconds, or you can heat it over a pan. Make sure not to cook it, just bring it to a simmer. This is just to dissolve and infuse all the ingredients. Lastly, we'll add in our 3 cloves of minced garlic, and then we'll put this in the fridge to rest and cool down while we start prepping our chicken. We will be butterflying our chicken for today.
Make sure your chicken is clean and happy, like mine, and thick. Yes, I like it thick. So I will be trimming off the fat. Make sure you just trim off that fat. It's unnecessary, you don't really need it, but if you like your fat, please go ahead. And this is all stuff that is very optional towards whatever you like. So we'll be getting into the deboning process. I'll just go through this real quick. I have a whole deboning tutorial on K's Kuku, how to butterfly a chicken, so check that out. Definitely, it is an amazing process of how I make this super easy for you guys. So I'll just let this go real quickly so we can get to the marination.
It's important to note right before you put your chicken into the oven, just tuck in your wings because they burn really badly. So just tuck them in, and this is how you tuck them in. And if you do not need them, you can always just cut them off and use them for stock or sauces, or if not that, you can always just save them up for a pet if you have one at home. At this point, it's no brainer. Massage, use your hands, don't be shy, guys. Massage that marinade into your chicken. This is definitely the best way to get this done. After this, we'll be putting this in the fridge and let it marinate for 3 hours. 3 hours, nothing less, nothing more. Right before we get started, just make sure you keep everything as even as possible. If the potatoes are too big, you can cut them in half, and it can just like kind of take off from the sides. This will just give you a better even kind of cooking during the whole process. At this point, while the chicken is marinating, you can start prepping the bed for the chicken on what we'll be putting the chicken on top of while it's roasting. So this is super simple. This is something where you can be creative and also efficient when it comes to whatever you have in your pantry that you haven't used in a long time. Just throw it in there, and this will just be a good base. Season it with salt and pepper, a little bit of oil, a cup of water, because you just don't want everything to dry out, and you're good to go. is ready, and then we'll be baking our chicken for a maximum of 1 hour 25 minutes. A good quick tip before you put the chicken in is just putting a little bit of butter under the skin. Brings a lot of flavor and moisture towards the breast, and also just the whole skin in general. And also one that is very important is drizzling oil. This is vegetable oil, nothing fancy, just keep it simple. Just drizzle it for a nice crispy skin and you're ready to go. I wanted to show you guys how the wingtips usually just burn in the oven. So usually you cut them off, or you just tuck them under as I showed you before. So that's usually just the importance of the preparation process. Cooking temp of chicken is 165 degrees Fahrenheit or 73 degrees Celsius. So usually check the thighs. The thighs are the densest part of the chicken, and 1 hour 25 minutes the cooking time on this chicken, as I've instructed you guys, is more than enough for you to have a well done chicken. At the end, just to keep it simple, garnishing is really important in my case, and I just usually use some spring onions, a squeeze of lime juice or lemon juice, and it just makes things a whole lot better.